What's up, guys? Holding Alice with you here, bringing you Black Clover anime and manga review. This was chapter 190, titled "Let's Go." This chapter really picked off things. It continued with everybody, eating and healing up and stuff like that, and meeting up with the other groups like Noelle and her group, and Zora and his group, and I always pronounce her name wrong, but the other chick that like Asta, Noelle's cousin. Minosa, they're all meeting up and stuff like that. Captain Nazo, he's also back. Who else is there? Oh yes, we also got two people that are back and they're fully healed. We got Captain Fogolian and his sister, which I always butcher her name, Mira Logolian. So both Leos are back. That's awesome. And, everybody's meeting up and having this happy moment. And Captain Fogolian looks at Asta and he smiles and he's like, wow, you got a lot stronger since I was sleeping. And Asta's all happy and crying with magical, art in his eyes of stars, are happy that he's back and stuff like that. Asta, that was the first, besides Captain Yami, that was technically the other first captain to actually acknowledge Asta and say, you can get far. So, he's one of those special people to Asta that holds a special place for him. So, it was happy to see them back. Unfortunately, the reunion didn't last long because a whole bunch of elves burst through the gates of the temple, the castle, to get to them. And they was like, we're not going to let you step any farther. So, the Black Bulls, this was a surprise. No one stated this, but the Black Bulls, mainly Luck and Nagna, they told the captain, they gave them orders. They're like, all you captains go up there and continue to fight with the other captains, and Asta and Noelle and Mimosa, your magic are important, you have to go with them, and the rest of us will stay here and fight these elves. And surprisingly, none of the captains actually argued back. They actually looked like, okay, bet, good for us. And they basically took everybody. And we had this one very sentimental scene with Monaza and Noelle, where Noelle was like, her brother was like, I have to admit, you are strong, but don't think you're going to stay stronger than me forever. I am your big brother. I'm going to eventually surpass you. So don't forget to come back to the Silver House when you're done, because you're an established member. And I'm like, all of a sudden, y'all like Noelle now because she's strong. It's like, before, none of y'all cared about her. Now that she's strong, it's like, now y'all care about her. So, I find that kind of weird and awkward. But that's just how that family is. So every family and every relationship is different. No one can really judge based on their own experience. You have to judge off of theirs, which is pretty hard if you're not in their shoes. So I'm going to let that go. But we had that moment. And we had Mimosa's, but I'm not sure if it's her brother or her cousin, the one with the beautiful flower magic. He told her to leave as well because your magic is needed to heal any captains or anyone wounded up there. And I could do it down here by myself. And she was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, go ahead and go. So, we got Noelle, Asta, Mimosa, and all the captains about to go up, where everybody else is going to stay below and fight the elves. And Asta also noticed that Salamander had picked Captain Fogolian to be his master. Oh, so Nazo, I believe, is the one who stated it. But it's nice to everyone, be back together and fight again. Hopefully Captain Yami and Jack are alright, because they were the first two to jump up there. And something interesting else happened before I forget to mention this. Remember the captain from the purple, I think it was Purple Slime? Purple Mist? The fat captain who was charged for treason, which it really wasn't him, but we found out other shady things he was doing. Well, him and that other guy with the chain magic, who Asta and fought in the first chapter, those two are joining forces, and those two are actually invading the elf castle. The castle that the elves took over from the magic kingdom. So, we're not sure if they're going to be allies, or they're just going to be something, sneaky characters, just sneak in, steal stuff, and leave. I mean, they both plotted revenge against Asta, so I highly doubt they're going to become allies. But I highly doubt it, as prideful as they are, they're going to work for the elves as well. So, they're probably just going to tag team and do their own thing together. Hopefully they do something useful, because these two characters were both hyped up, but got taken out the story easily. So, and also, when Salamander was taking everybody up there to the sky where that pitch hole was at, where the castle was used to float at. We noticed that in the end of the chapter, you saw that bird that's over with Asta there, Nero, and it said, next to him, this is the final round. So I wouldn't be surprised if the next chapter, the chapter after that, it'd be over. And we're done with this elf reincarnation arc. Because it was stated by Noel that if they don't hurry up and end this battle, and the elves put all the pendants in the rock and activate the spell, that those who reincarnated into human bodies as elves, those elves would stay taking over their human body permanently. And the human side would disappear. And none of them want that, of course, so. But this was a really great chapter. Chapter 190 of Black Clover. If you haven't read it, go read it. If you're ready, go read it again. Really great chapter. It was more story progression than anything. It wasn't really that many fighting scenes. But we did get to see character development and story progress, so it was really good. Hands down, this elf reincarnation arc is the best arc of Black Clover. Hands down, I would argue anybody. This is like their best arc so far. And they had some good arcs so far, but this one takes the cake. This one wraps up mostly everything all together. Now, is this going to be the final arc of Black Clover? I doubt it. Who knows? We'll probably get a time skip after this, hopefully. Who knows? But I highly doubt that this is going to be the last arc for Black Clover. Because, they pushing Black Clover too much. So I highly doubt. Because I know a lot of people have been saying this will probably be their final arc after this. But I highly doubt it. There's still more things to come. Like, who's Asta and Yuna? And why were they abandoning the church? And why does Asta have the swords of the elf leader? And why does Yuna have so much similarities to the Wizard King and stuff like that? And if demons exist in this world, is there angels and gods and devils as well, and other things like that? And what other monsters are there? Because we know we've seen phoenixes and dragons, which are legendary creatures. So what other legendary creatures are there as well? There's just so much stuff and world building left to go in Black Clover. I highly doubt the rumors of this being their final arc being true. But again, that's just my opinion, guys. This was a really great chapter. I've been saying it again. Black Clover has been killing it for the past few weeks with these chapters. They've just been great chapters, great after great. But that's all I have for you guys. Just like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get more from me, to get notified. Share with your family and friends. And follow me on Twitter. Link will be down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.